We were inspired by this post on the best sales prospecting email ever to see how far we could go with automating it and starting with this diagram that was sent. So we've got a couple different items here: background color, person at that company in a relevant role, and their name, and also the logo, which we have moved to the center. We also took it a little bit further by changing the integration technology. So if we could detect a marketing automation solution, we change the logo and then the criteria to include the state of the company, which would likely be more familiar. So I'll give you a quick walkthrough of what we came up with, and we wanted to start with as little information as possible. So just a company name, domain, and then we're just using the same query. We'll use that to find the person. So the detail in green is what we'll populate, and then we'll create the images. We did this in a sheet so you could see the process happening all the way through. We could actually start with just a domain to create this. So I'll show you how we did it. So starting with a domain, we're able to enrich that. And there's a lot of data that comes back. I'm hiding here, but we're just interested in this case in the technology. So we'll get a list of technology used on that site and the state where they're based. Next, we need to find some people. So we're going to look for folks in the role of sales development. And we really only care to find someone who has an accessible picture. So we'll pull back a link of a picture of that person that we'll use to populate inside of the tool. So this one takes a little bit longer because we're pulling up an array of people and then enriching those people with profile pictures and then only returning someone who has a profile picture. So next we're going to, from the domain, find their logo, and then from the logo, we'll analyze the colors to identify a prominent color inside of that logo. And we can preview that here. And so we have all the elements that we need, and we just need to combine them. So we've got this custom function in Sheets that talks to a separate service on Google Cloud Functions, where we can give a name, the location of the person's photo, domain, color, the technology, which we'll use to look for marketing automation tools, and state. So what happens here is it's combining all of the different text. It's actually refining the logo, using the color to determine whether it's a background color or an accent color, and putting in the name. And then we're reforming the pictures to go into a circle, so they're a little bit stylized to match the rest of the image itself. So after a few seconds, the rest of these will load, and I'll go ahead and start downloading these. You'll see them populate in the folder to the right, and we'll take a look. And let's take a look at these. So we've got background color, the logo matching pretty well. You'll notice the technology is changing. We've got the name and the state. And if the name was a little bit longer, we clipped it and put an ellipsis so it fit inside of the box there.